Hi, I'm Victoria Williamson. I'm a rising senior. I am 7th in my class with a 4.4 GPA. I'm also in several clubs on campus, including the Ethnology Club, the Beta Club, and the yearbook staff. I'm also an active member of my church. And I've learned a lot about leadership through the activities I've done over the past 3 years, including hosting a youth Bible study. I've also was the president of HOSA and the vice president of Ethnology Club. I also think I am a great asset to the student council. I really enjoyed the ideas that Ellie and the senators had this year. I think the bazaar was a fantastic idea. It really brought the students together, it gave them something to do during lunch, and it really gave a great idea for the clubs to fundraise. And I would love to build on those ideas and create even more in this upcoming year. My favorite Glen Academy tradition is parting the Red Sea at the Brunswick High and Glen Academy football games. The student sections at regular football games are really fun, but the parting and the interactiveness um, of the student section during that game with the just sea of red just shows how much spirit we have for our school, and it's just great. My least favorite GA tradition is also that week, the Brunswick High and Glen Academy wrecking of campuses. The kids get in trouble, the campuses look terrible, and our staff ends up having to clean it up, and it's just a huge mess. The second question, you have a student on your team with an important task but is not fulfilling it. What I would do, I would privately meet with that student. I would discuss why these issues are happening, why they're not doing their work, and I would try to fix that, number one, but I would also try to help them. I would also incorporate another student to come in, maybe someone with less workload that can help out with their doing their stuff and helping that student. I would, if I was the principal of Glen Academy in the future, number one, I would add more pep rallies to increase spirit. And we only have two in a whole year, which I think is very strange, but it would just help the students to really bond and really want to support their athletic teams. And I also would add more outdoor eating tables. There's a lot of kids that eat outside that have to eat on the ground or eat on the stairs because there's not enough tables for them to sit at. And we have really great weather in South Georgia, so a lot of people would rather eat outside than eat inside anyways. And I think adding more tables would just make the students happier. I also would include a club fair in the first days of Glen Academy School. It would show all of the clubs, and kids would be able to go around during their lunches and see all of the clubs that GA offers instead of just the ones that they may have heard of because of their older siblings, or they're the big clubs on campus that everybody joins. I would also encourage more STEM related activities, especially for women and people of color, to just maybe a robotics club just to get them interested in these related careers. I would also, especially because of COVID, I would try to establish a student health council because we've all learned how important health really is during this pandemic. And they would try to keep the campus clean and help all of our students stay healthy. And given this COVID experience, what I would plan for the school year, I would, number one, I would start a bonfire or a pep rally the night of the first day of school, and it would have all the students there. It would just be a really great bonding event. It would have freshmen being able to meet their class and also other classes, and it would have upperclassmen and sophomores being able to meet each other from their own grades that they might not necessarily have met before, or other people in other grades where they might not necessarily have met either. I think a carnival would be really fun. It would combine the community and Glen Academy students. I think we could have it on the fairgrounds, and the clubs could all have different carnival games. It would be a great club fundraiser. It would also be a really great way to introduce the community to the students of Glen Academy. My third idea would be secret students, which upperclassmen would have the name of a freshman, where they could give them little gifts or little encouragements throughout the year to just help them transition from middle school to high school and just help to make that first year the easiest that they can have. I'm just really excited with these ideas, and I think they'd be great to implement to the school. I think the other candidates would have great ideas as well. I'd be happy to work with them, and we could make this year the best year possible. And again, I really enjoyed the ideas that we had and the activities that we had this past year, and I really hope to keep those going and add even more to make this year even more exciting. And I can't wait to put smiles on all these Glenn Academy students' faces. And as always, go Terrors!